It's a mighty good word, party folk. It's your Mile High Priest. I'm up here on Venus's day. It's Friday, March 8th. Happy new moon in Pisces to you, Aries. This is a collective reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising Aries collective, regardless of whether you have a distinguished Aries placement in your natal chart. This may resonate with you. And I strongly suggest checking out the collective readings as well as your other sign placements. Aries, today I have the new moon in Pisces reading, so I'll be using the Moonology Oracle, and I have the Herbal Astrology Oracle that I'll pull one card from. And then I have a bunch of tarot decks. I've been working with the Mystic Mondays tarot a lot in the last week. I have the Zodiac Tarot, and then I have Chris Ann's Light Seers Tarot, which is, that popular deck. With good reason, right? Aries, I do have a bell that I ring throughout the reading. Just a fair warning. I do ring the bell. A lot going on in the sky as you would have it. What a wonderful astrological time, as one of my favorite astrologers likes to say, Nadia Shah. Anyway, Aries magicians, Aries high priests, Aries high priestesses, Aries kings, queens, and royals. This is your highest, most fiery, most action-packed, most thrilling core. I am your mercurial just here with your divine messages for your spiritual exaltation, your divine exaltation, your everything. All right, Aries. Yes, happy new moon in Pisces. It's almost your season. Mercury will move into Aries soon, later next week-ish, but Mars does go into Pisces. A lot of ups and downs, but what I do want to say is there's like this obsessive point for the collective, and for Aries rising especially, it is in regards to aspects in relationships. So this could very well be, I should have looked it up in between the readings, right? Interpersonal, so one-on-one. You could be being pulled back in those aspects, in how you, not necessarily effort control, but how much effort to control relationships you believe that you exert, or if at all, or those types of questions could be coming up in your mind. Again, you're clearing and processing a lot in the body. It's beautiful. It could translate into a lot of headiness, so headaches, cloudiness. This is specific or especially for Aries rising, right? Just depends where that lands, what house in your natal chart. Highly spiritual freaking year. If you didn't realize it, now you do, right? Aries, what's good? Motivated, right? But a little like WTF. Thank you so much, guys. I see some better off. What message do you have for the Aries Sun and Rising Collective for the new moon in Pisces? So, yes, a lot of planets are stacked in Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, and then we have two big guys in Taurus right now, okay? So a lot is changing for you. You're in the midst of ending, okay, in the midst of the culmination, or the midst of a graduation of the transformation, right? Of your transformation, your spiritual, your collective, how you present in the collective, large groups, where you fit in, right? Like maybe even finding soul tribes, maybe even coming to spirituality. not even for answers. It's just like spirituality found you, right? Suddenly you're spiritual. It affects your day-to-day, your action pack, how you exercise, what you eat, how you think, how you look at yourself. That has probably changed, right? So now you're also looking at, this is deeper than skin deep, right? Like it goes beyond skin deep is what I mean. When you then turn the lens onto your relationship. So it could be, this is only in that most shadow aspect. It would be, to me, to watch out for placing too much like blame on the other or being a victim. I don't believe that's true for you, Aries, but that could be the shadow aspect of all these things, right? Okay, we have Nurture, Lemon Balm, and Poppy, Dream, Neptune, and Saturn both in Pisces right now. So Dream, yeah, that's, yes, you right now, Aries. I have Grace at the bottom of the deck, Jupiter and Venus. Venus will come to talk to Saturn in Taurus when Venus enters Pisces at the end of the month. So during the full moon eclipse in Libra in 2 weeks after the new moon in Pisces, that aspect of you, that spiritual culmination, you're going to realize now that you've been moving through it, okay? And even though you're caught up maybe in a headspace, or it feels like you're too called to be a part of society when you simply just want to sleep. Your subconscious maybe just wants to sleep, right? So it culminates into this Nurture series, and Jupiter in Taurus series, I believe, will go into Pisces. Or no, it's in Capricorn. So like, that's where God wants you to go, okay? That's where Venus, okay? That's where Saturn. That's where they call you to be nurturing, be in grace, be graceful, dream, follow through with your dream, dream big. Okay, a lot of technology shifting to a more technological field. Like dry the incense lightly, okay? Some would say throat chakra, I say incense. So we do have Nurture as your herbal astrology oracle message. We're going to pull 3 from numerology. I'll do my best to remember to read from the booklet for that one. Thank you so much, Goddess Isis, Sun God Ra. Mercury, ancient ancestors, helpful ancestors, wise ancestors. Helpful ancestors, what is the message for the Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising Collective? What's rising up in them? What's the main message? And what's the outcome? Thank you so much, Goddess Isis, Sun God Ra. What is the main message? What is rising up in the Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising Collective for the new moon Pisces? What's the main message for the Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising Collective? And what's the outcome? Thank you so much, Goddess Isis, Sun God Ra. Okay, Aries, the North Node is in Aries, okay? Step out of your comfort zone. That's what's rising up in you. I feel that you've covered a lot of the grounds now that I believe that the North Node has moved past the asteroid Chiron. So that's what I mean by graduation of transformation. you're coming to realize that, okay, you're stepping out into a new body. Full moon in Aries, a fiery climax approaches. Okay. That's the main message. So, it could be there could be someone that maybe it doesn't seem or appear like they're the most helpful, like maybe they are critical or highly critical, but I'm not sure if I'm getting that. I'm getting more just absolutely be certain if you're confronting someone or if you're making sure that both you're seeing both sides, or okay, all sides of the coin, right? All three sides. It's mostly you stepping out of your comfort zone. It's mostly about you, Aries. It's mostly you taking it on for you, mostly you taking on your own based on your own reflections, based on your graduation from your transformation. How can you pivot? Because there are moments in this Mars in Aquarius current situation squaring up with Uranus in Taurus. There will just be a blast of mental go. Okay, so like maybe a go, yes. It's different. Like in this case, I'm like meditate. A more still approach. And that's a collective message, but for you, it really rings true, Aries. Like, I think for you, right, you're used to, just in general, being in Aries, whether your moon, sun, rising, it's like, you're ready to go at any moment, right? Not true 100%, but likely 99.9% of the time. Or it's like someone tells you to go and you go. Now you're not. Okay? Now you're not. At least right now you're not. And you were in the moment in this last year. At least in the last, 6 months. You're not that type of person anymore. And that has taught you a lot. So look into that, feel that, allow it to move through you, through your body in stillness and meditation. And then allow it to also transpire. So the way I see this card, the outcome, it's time to release negativity. New moon, is it full moon in Scorpio? You have two full moon cards. Like this is your call, right? Like the end of tough cycle at the bottom of the deck. What do you need to release? It's like a double message, right? Double confirmation, and then have faith in your dreams. So it's more about you, less about the other. Allow the culmination of your graduation to transpire through you. And that's the way I read the full moon in Scorpio card, is instead of like the release, allow this new appreciation and analytical knowledge, like your wisdom, that wisdom, allow it to come through in the still moment in time. So it's sort of like you're a hurricane, right? And you're gonna, or like you're moving through the hurricane and then coming through to the eye of the storm in the middle, and that's when you have that aha moment, and you're given that time of break to allow all of that to also shine onto all your relationships, on how you will proceed from there to treat relationships based on your time, your money, how you feel, your sleep, your self, like, love, appreciation, things like that. Your body, like, you definitely feel different in the body, right? Like, it's more than, it could be physiological, right? Where body, mind are very connected. There was I keep giving, I'm so sorry. Maybe I'm not supposed to say it, but like the Scorpio and Aries card being here is what I want to say, like, collectively for Scorpio. For the Scorpio archetype. There's this, excuse me, for the Aries archetype, there's this new sensation of being in your body. Take that as you will. For the Scorpio archetype, there's a new sensation of the connection between body and mind, so intuition, okay? Like, basically a new thing, like a new way of thinking of how you intuit. So not only is your intuition possibly changing how you intuit things, is possibly changing, but how you think about your intuition, again, your spiritual ascension type. Oh, the Eight of Swords. In reverse, though. Yeah, you're no longer like, you'll be given that moment of clarity, like, you're not stuck, you're not. None of these relationships can really stop you. Whether they're the most positive or the most negative relationship, none of them can stop you, right? Only you do. Only you stop yourself. Okay, and then having the Knight of Wands. Which is what, Sagittarius? Yeah, you're already in vision. You're passionate about your new money, the new money situation, the new value system situation. Thank you so much for this, Isis Sun God Rock. Can we get some clarity on the Aries collective Sun rising for their new moon Pisces message? What are they nurturing? Okay. Well, we had another one fly out. Okay, yes, Two of Swords. So, like, you're coming. We'll look into the challenge, which is the challenge being, for me, it's like not self-victimization, right? We have the Hermit card at the bottom of the deck, Virgo. We have the Two of Swords. What is this? Not Gemini, not Aquarius, Libra, okay. It's not Moon in Libra, right? Is it Mercury? Or Mars? Yes, I'm so sorry, but like basically the way you take action, so how you make decisions, how you think about and how you feel about drives your decision making in relationships. So you're going back to, like I said, you're going back to reassessing how you feel, how you think. Your self-awareness is also like doubling up in that case, or like amplification of self-awareness. Okay. There's the warning to not stay there, okay, because your self-awareness is what causes judgment, the ego death, right? I see this as very like intense but positive for you, Aries. Like, it's that brief aha moment of like, Yeah, now I see it. And do you see Mars and then Uranus? What are they doing? Squaring up against each other right before the new moon kicks off. So then you'll get that blast and then you'll feel it. You move past the recognition that you're highly self-aware, okay? This isn't meant to drive you into anxiety anymore and to sabotage relationships. It's meant to actually help you make better decisions and to work with others, create family. I don't know why I'm getting like a creation of family, a new day-to-day. I apologize, I'm like, my voice is so shaky right now. Aries, like, be more excited, be less down, right? Like, enjoy the downtime, but don't stay there. No one holds you back besides you. You're coming out of the depths, okay, from the judgment. And then we have the devil, so card number 20, and then card number 15. I love the devil card in this Mystic Mondays Tarot. Okay, wow. So, re-evaluating relationships, re-evaluating how you think, how you feel, how that drives you in relationships. Overwhelming thoughts and overwhelming obsession and overwhelming fixation and overwhelming tending to others. No more. Okay, we have the devil, which is a scorpionic Aries card. We have judgment, which is a scorpionic Aries Plutonian card. We have the Empress. You dipped out. You were like, I gotta feel this out. Okay, you're coming from that. You're coming from dipping out. You've probably gone healthy. Can I say health freak? Just because that's funny. But like, no, it's good, right? Like, it's perfect. It's why I say, like, I see a lot of good things coming out of this, like, massive shift for you. Ace of Swords in the Tower. Yeah, it's like, so Ace of Swords coming up and then the Tower. This is where you look at all this. So remember, don't react. Just let it sink in. Allow the thought to process through the body so that you release all negative analysis, okay? And then you keep the good awareness, the awareness that will actually help you to create movement and make better decisions for you. Okay, wow. And then we have the Fool, an Aries Uranus. So you're choosing to not F it up. You're choosing to run with you. Okay, you're doing you. You're going to do you. Okay, we have the Devil, the Ace of Swords. This is not the, like, the devil is the basis, right? So like, the Empress being where you're coming from, the Empress causing this, so it's more like your new essence, your new vibration is what's called. You could be just causing it to everyone else like this. You could be the shift in others. Your energetic vibration, once you culminate, once you move beyond this Mars square Uranus, it brings it into reality, right? Like, but it is like your mind rises to the occasion and you're like, I'm not, like, you're not the one, Aries. You're not the one to be messed with. Okay. Oh yes, but there is that level of keeping maturity, right? I believe that you're going to go from feeling standstill to movement through this divine awareness, okay? This is perfect for you. As long as you remain in dignity, is what I mean to say. everything will transpire as it is meant to, and it won't create any offense to you. It'll actually move the energy around you. It is a release, right? A lot of the release is coming from negative mental thoughts. So much God slices some better off. Mercury. Ooh. Archangels, angels are the highest light, spirits are the highest light. Ancient ancestors, helpful ancestors, wise ancestors, sage ancestors, ancient wise ancestors. You have the sun. Libra had the sun in the same place, which is you, right? Okay, remain in maturity, but you're remaining in your own fun, in your own vibrancy. You have another Ace of Swords. That's what's come. So it's not. So you've already felt the shift. Now now that you're in that vibration, that you're operating in that self-awareness, but not allowing this heightened self-awareness and this wisdom that you've been able to obtain through processing of what's going on to the last year. So like Earth to Aries. Aries, you're coming to you to love you, to love who you are, to love all of you, into your body, into a new sensation of your body. Okay, moving away. You could have been mourning. You could have mourned the loss of someone or something, a relationship. Okay, but now, boom, out of there, clarity in and around you. Now you're causing clarity. So like, just be mature about it, I guess, is what the spirit guides want to say. Is your ancestors want you to remain in a mature. Like, don't laugh at them. I don't know. Aries. What's good? Don't laugh at them. I'm sorry, my shirt is like, I just like tucked it. The 9 of Wands. Oh yeah, those are your concerns, right? Like dealing with too much. Dealing with a vision, dealing with a longer vision. You're coming together, so don't be afraid to come together. Keep releasing. You may feel saturated and full because of the needing to release more in your mind, needing to gain clarity. Okay, change in the mind. Release the negativity. Don't add any more arguments or fights or projects at the moment. Yeah, you are seeing the light now. Perhaps that was the burden, is like, will I see the light? Yeah, your strength, your confidence is required because you're built for this. You're coming out, you're culminating your spiritual break ascension point, right, into this wonderful new human being. Okay, like a level up, a new Aries, changing the whole archetype game, right? Aries, what's good? I honor you and I honor your path. I will remember to read Lemon Balm, card number 52, with the nurture. You know, let them come to you is what the message that I'm getting. Earth Mother, access to the ways of the earth, planetary guardian, balance of feelings and emotions, nurturance. Ceres and Jupiter are the rulers. So lack of self-nurturance, wounded inner child, and healing the mother archetype. Those are the reverse. Give yourself permission to mother the deepest core of yourself. So with the Sun card, okay, and with the Judgment, you got to go to the core. Listen to your inner child. Retrieve the unconscious parts of your past. Forgive yourself and liberate the inner child that has remained silenced. Lemon Balm assists us in reconnecting to the gentle power of nurturance. Her soft and gentle touch reminds us to connect to the Great Mother in all her shapes and forms. Medicine of honeybee is here to serve you, prompting you to ask yourself, where can I soften and receive? How can I access my inner child to access great wholeness? Honeybees symbolize the magic of nectar, vitality, prosperity, and the great inner and outer wealth that is ahead. So I'll just go ahead and circle back to the initial message, which was to meditate, right? Self-nurturance. I think it could just be that easy trick of just like spending the weekend or even one of these weekend days in solidarity, solace. So finding peace in stillness and solitude for a temporary download to come in, and then you can move ahead. You are seeing the light. Perhaps that's all you need to do. Again, lie, sit in stillness for a day or something, somehow. Turn off the lights for a moment so that you can see the actual creeping of the new light coming up. It is coming up. You're beyond it. The hope, the fear is blocking. So the need for self-nurture, self-love, right? Just that brief moment of clarity needed. I honor you and I honor your path. Aries, keep it so real. No fighting. Peace. I'll be back with more messages.